Hey,
Hey.
are you looking to buy or sell real estate?
Or invest.
You've got questions, we've got some answers. Welcome to the show. It's going to be great, featuring Matt and Jen from Home Team For You. And now, without further ado,
It's us.
Matt and Jen.
All right.
Actually woke me up.
Oh, great. I'm happy that you're awake now. All right. What episode number is this, Jacob?
Episode 61.
61.
Wow.
We've been doing
And-
this for a second now.
We are now officially a video format on Spotify. So this is
Yeah.
video.
Check us out.
So I gotta search
smile
myself?
and
Yeah.
look good. Wash your hair before the podcast.
So maybe I have to start trying now.
Oh, yeah.
I know I got to get a haircut.
Yeah.
I'm on a list.
On the list.
A waiting list for a
waiting
haircut?
list, but I think I might just like abandon it and go just,
There's seriously somewhere that has a waiting list for a haircut?
oh yeah. This is Dane County, baby. But at the same time,
What?
at
I
the
scheduled
same
mine the
time,
day of.
At the same time, I also am someone where I would think majority of my life I've just been a walk-in and just wherever, whether it's the mall, Great Clips, most
Wait.
of my life I would say.
You mean you just have an appointment on a calendar?
I have an appointment that they are like booked for the next like 3 weeks or whatever. So it's just like if anyone cancels in that period, I'll just go.
That's better than that's better.
Wow.
That makes
I
more
thought
sense.
you
I'm
were
like,
just waiting.
I'm like
Yeah.
you're waiting to get on a list to get
no, that would be deep.
Now cutting row 7. I don't know.
Oh, huge.
All right, that failed.
Yep. All right. So, for those of you who don't know who's in studio with us, we have Don Lampier. Hello.
Hey guys,
How's it going?
it's going great.
Going great.
Going great.
All right. And then Nathan Grajeda. Hey.
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
All is good. So, now everybody knows everybody, right?
We're all caught up. We're all caught
right.
up.
Vaguely familiar.
We're all
Vaguely familiar.
We're all pros here.
All right. So, do we want to start talking about a sandwich, or do we want to just jump into our
Let's
topic?
talk about sandwich.
Let's talk sandwiches.
Just one sandwich.
Are we going to talk about other questions too, aren't we?
I mean, we can
No, just one. one.
quickly. What was it that we were defining terms as a sandwich?
What is your favorite sandwich?
Yeah, what is
and
your
then
favorite sandwich?
Go deep on it.
You're
first?
Yeah, you can go first.
I can go last. That's fine.
I wasn't prepared.
All right, Dom, you go first.
I thought only he was answering the question,
Yep.
but
It's all you, Nathan.
Okay, so quickly to define terms as favorite sandwich, I would just say that again, many things can classify as a sandwich, but to say that a sandwich is 2 pieces of bread that were sliced from a loaf and some goodness in between them. Okay, that's how we're going to define a sandwich. That is not how I would necessarily truly define a sandwich, but that's how we're going to define it so we can have a conversation. And in that context, I would say, yeah, brisket sandwich or corned beef
Yeah.
sandwich or Reuben. Anything with like sliced beef or braised beef is just probably my wheelhouse of sandwich. And even in cold sandwiches, I really do like a roast beef, just a stacked roast beef sandwich with white American cheese.
I do like how
What do you
he
put on your
whispers
brisket
it.
sandwich?
Gotta whisper it in when it's food.
What goes on the brisket?
On the brisket, you're just talking onions, maybe pickles, okay? But
Fried onions
that au
or-
jus should have enough salty goodness and umami flavor in that au jus, so that way when you bite into that
Got that
sandwich, you
down?
don't need anything else.
Oh, mommy?
umami.
Umami is one of the 5 tastes, so there's salty, sweets. Umami is
What's
the
umami?
savory. Umami is the one that
Yeah.
lip smackety delicious. Especially think soy sauce, or Worcestershire sauce
Yeah.
or
horseradish. What's the horseradish? The mixture of horseradish, mayo, garlic powder.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
No. It's like steak sauce.
I was gonna say it's like a yum yum sauce.
Yeah, no, that's not yum.
Well, it's close to yum yum sauce without like I don't know.
What's going on?
That sauce they give you at hibachi, maybe?
No, it's like a steak
That's what I was
sauce.
thinking.
I don't know.
Lost
I don't
you.
know. All right, Dom, what's your favorite sandwich?
My favorite sandwich is from Subway. It is a ham. Don't look at me like that. It's ham, bacon, steak, and lettuce on a Italian
Ham,
herb and cheese.
bacon?
Steak. Don't forget the steak.
So
Triple meat.
if you didn't have somebody make your sandwich for you, what would
I'm
be
not
your
doing all that. Yeah. It's
What would
probably
be your-
just my favorite cold sandwich, probably just the ham sandwich. 2 loaves of bread, couple slices of ham.
I was waiting for the peanut butter and jelly.
Those are too much effort some days. Not doing that.
What do you put on your ham sandwich then?
Just ham.
No condiments?
No. I'm only on
Cheese?
cheese stinks.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wait, bread and just sliced
ham.
pig.
No
That's
mayo,
it.
no mustard, nothing.
No, don't
Sliced
need it.
pig.
Don't want it. Just give me the ham and the bread. All I need. White
right.
bread, deli cut ham. All I need. I'll be happy.
Honey ham, smoked ham?
Black Forest.
Smoked.
Smoked.
Smoked ham.
Smoked.
Wow.
What about you, Jacob?
Why are you looking at me like that?
I mean, just the contrast between the two of you. Like,
I'm a simple
Dom's
man.
like, bread, pig, bread. Nathan's like, well, let's
Define the role.
just so we can continue the conversation, I'll simplify my sandwich.
it's
It's got to have umami and salt and pepper and vinegar.
It takes all time.
yeah,
What type of bread?
white bread. For
Wonder
if I'm
bread?
making the sandwich, if it's Subway, Italian herb and cheese.
Ooh.
Yours?
Ooh.
Here we go.
My favorite in general bread is probably just like a classic bread, like wheat bread, white bread, and just bread. I don't know. I like rye.
Rye?
but
What was that face? Tarai?
No. I guess croissant, ham, egg, and cheese.
Croissant.
A croissant.
Croissant.
Yeah, that's pretty good from Quick Trip. Those are really good.
So wait, no cheese on any of your sandwiches.
Not unless it's a Quick Trip ham, egg, and cheese.
Okay.
Ham, egg, and cheese?
Yeah.
Are you lactose intolerant?
No. I just don't like cheese. It's nasty.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Word.
No cheeseburgers?
No, hamburgers only.
Huh. The things you learn
Yeah.
when a mic's in your face.
I feel like this is common knowledge, though.
That you don't like cheese?
Yeah, I feel
I
like
didn't know
told,
that.
I feel like I've told a lot of people that.
You haven't told me.
You told us that you didn't like pie, but then you said you were going to win the pie contest.
Yeah.
And you
Winner.
did lose that, by the way.
Winners win. All right, I'm
And
confident.
you lost.
Well, you lost. So,
You win some, you lose some.
Oh, brother.
I expect to win all, you lose some. Like it's,
oh boy.
All right, let's flip it around and talk a little bit about real estate. All right, so we have the question to pose to each of you. When a seller, like you have a seller, and it's like, is their house marketable? Like, is your house marketable? What do you do with that?
All right.
Who asked the question? Is that a question from the
If
buyer?
the sellers are asking me, is their house marketable or what would I do to, help best market it? Usually, I mean, the best thing to do is during the pre-listing appointment is just to go through and, have them show me around the property. The more I can know about it, the better that I can serve them and point out what areas we want to highlight or what areas might need a little bit more improvement. And so after they give me a tour of the property, both interior, exterior, usually like to just sit down and, and sometimes sellers will tell you, they'll be like, hey, in the lower level, we got this issue or so most of the times, they'll let you know right away. And if, you can address the issue that way. At the same time, sometimes sellers are pretty oblivious because they really, really like something or they like something that they changed about their property. I was actually showing a property today and clients were like, was this house built custom? And I was like, yeah, it was. And they're like, you can tell. So sometimes there's things like that throughout properties. And it
Can be custom good and custom bad.
Yeah.
Amen to that. Right. And it can be for it can be for choice. It can be because someone developed a disability. It can be because of any different reason too. But at the same time, when you look about marketability, there's certain things that you might want to market for, like a great kitchen. It's like, yeah, let's market that. I mean, some people that may not be as important to them, but if you have certain elements in your kitchen that are nice or upgraded, even if something as simple as, your drawers have the anti-slam on them. Okay, great. Let's focus on updated kitchen. Things like that, just to show your sellers, that we want to highlight the things that they've done. But sometimes if they did, I don't know, some crazy work in the bathroom downstairs and it's half exposed.
Custom.
Right. And there's a wall there. We might say, hey, let's take a look at either covering that up and see how, and let's try and get quotes before we put it on the market and kind of clean that up. Or we can also say, hey, maybe it does make sense to sell it as is and let somebody else come in and fix it themselves. Because sometimes people come in to an issue and they're like, oh, the previous sellers did this and now we have to refix it. So, and again, it's not every situation, but you take it case by case.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what do you think?
You can't say ditto.
No. Is your house marketable?
I think to an extent, every house is marketable. I mean, going off what he said, marketing to its strengths, like kitchen, stainless steel appliances, open concept.
You can market to its weakness.
Yeah.
What if?
Yeah, I actually
if you have
wrote
a
down
fixer-upper?
I can sell anything. Like I can market anything. You just own what it is and you can market it. Yeah.
Bring your big toolbox.
Yeah, 'cause every house has some buyer out there that would absolutely love it. So
Or wants to buy it and
Or-
fix it up, or it's this hooking up the appropriate person with the property, right?
yeah,
So, yeah, they're all marketable.
For sure.
What does our marketing guy think?
I mean, as long as it's on dirt,
That's under.
you know, it's got some value,
On dirt.
right? It's just about aligning what you think the house is worth with what you list it as, and finding that story to justify your listing price.
Word. All right. So speaking of word, our word is iBuyer. iBuyer. Yeah, we've been
Wow.
hearing this kind of around in, real estate circles. There are iBuyer companies in several other states, and I'm sure they're coming here as soon as they can. Can anyone describe what an iBuyer is, or what?
I mean,
Sorry.
You all right?
judging off of just the name, and I may be kind of blindsided of the term, like a little blindsided by it, but it sounds like iBuyers are probably those that are looking through homes purely just on their phone. A lot of like Zillow, stuff like that, more just purchasing homes just on their phone.
Yeah, from like out of state or never seeing it in person. A lot of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so iBuyers are actually companies that are willing to purchase. It's like there's a company called Open Door. For a while, Zillow was doing it in certain states where people would put their information in about their property on a website, and then they would say, okay, we'll send our person out, we'll potentially give you an offer. And in some cases, they would purchase the home. In other cases, they wouldn't. They would have, different criteria and inspections that the property would have to fall into. And Zillow was using it as a tool so people could not be subject to sale and just move on to the next property. But in most cases, people were, probably not getting as much as they would have gotten on the open market.
Sure. Okay.
So.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure we'll probably hear more and more about it. In other states, we have colleagues where they have as part of their program.
Unknown caller.
What's this?
That's me.
Oh.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Airplane mode.
Yeah, they would have, as part of their listing presentation, it would say, okay, here's what this iBuyer and this iBuyer would bring to the table. So we can do those options. Or if I'm going to put your property on the market and we do this, this, and this, I can bring you this much, which is usually higher. And then the people decide, do I want to stage my house? Do I want to have showings? Or do I just want to go this easy way with this, iBuyer situation?
What does iBuyer stand for?
iBuyer.
What's the I in iBuyer?
Is this
Internet?
Internet, electronic.
Is this a rhetorical question, or is this a real question?
It's a real question.
I don't think it stands for anything.
Instant buyer.
Okay. Sure. There you go.
iBuyer.
So like
That up.
an
No, it's right
iPhone
here.
is like an instant phone.
Nice. Word.
No.
Exactly. It's an instant phone.
Yeah. So, I mean, we
And
will
Instant Pods.
see, because, obviously Zillow's iBuying department, they closed it down because it wasn't doing what they wanted it to do. So, and I know that there's a lot of folks that I've talked to that are kind of dubious of the whole concept, and they think it might just implode, but it will probably get here before that happens. So we will have to see. Because imagine if the market isn't what the market is and it becomes a buyer's market and you're supposed to be buying homes. You're going to have to offer a lot less. Otherwise, you're never going to get any margin or any profit. You're just going to be broke. So,
Don't want
Wait
to
till
be
the buyers have to show their own houses. To get a combo. I think, not Zillow. What was the other
that's
one?
something different.
No, the other one. What's the other company? Not Zillow.
Open
the other
Door?
one's Open Door. There was another one that they would actually give you a code. You walk in and submit your offer online.
Well,
Well, that's when they buy it from you, and then they're
The company would own the
they're
house.
reselling
It wouldn't
it.
be a individual.
So yeah, so the company owns it.
Oh, okay. And the person buying it after they already bought it and reselling it could submit an offer from your phone.
So you have to look at it first to get a combo
No,
to see
I
the
mean,
house and walk around.
realtors could show those properties and submit offers on them again.
okay.
So, I mean, it all kind of comes back around. Eventually, somebody who's going to hang on to the property needs to buy it because nobody wants to hang on to a vacant property. Fun. All right. So the market has been changing, and we no longer have to wear masks. And this has opened things up where they're saying there's an article that came out, and it's basically like open houses are roaring back. What do you think when you hear open houses are roaring back?
I just love seeing people, so it's nice to hear. Like,
That's what the article said, that people were just like, we want to get out. We want to see people, meet people, get back looking at houses.
it's nice going into the store and just being able to see people, because I'm a smiler too. Like walking through the store, like I just
Really?
smile. Yeah, I am.
Same.
Like, so,
Yeah,
it's
I
nice.
find that too. I would like pull my mask down for a second. I'd be like, I'm smiling at you. Shut up.
I'm not just staring at you weirdly, like I'm smiling.
I know. I'm like, it's just that awkward. Like you're trying to smile with your eyes and they're looking at you like, huh? What's wrong with you?
You can smile with your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, open houses. Speaking of open houses, back when I was a very new agent, I was trying to really master open houses. And at that time, it was like a whole thing. And you would, and I mean, it still can be, but it's fallen off because of COVID. And I'm sure it will come back, but you would get there early. You'd turn on all the lights. You'd have music going. You'd have food. You'd have had signs out for, a week. You'd invite all the neighbors. It would be like this big event. And I was hosting one of those, and I did it in a vacant property. And I had watched some, well, back then it probably wasn't a webinar. I probably
HGTV.
read something and it said you should have an apple pie because it will smell like, mom's house. So yeah, don't do that with your face. I mean, you and pie. But so I went and I got a Sara Lee pie and I put it in the oven.
You bake it.
And I was baking it, yes, and it was smelling good and it was awesome. And then it was done and I realized I was in a vacant house and I had no, things to get it out of the oven. And I was wearing a business suit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I figured out how to grab a chunk of my skirt and pull it out of the oven. So moral of the story.
Don't bake pies at open
Yeah,
houses.
be prepared and maybe don't bake things at vacant
will, there's a
open
will.
houses.
Done cookies before.
Yeah.
Big chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah. It's a really good idea if a seller wants to take some, frozen chocolate chip cookie dough and just put that on a baking sheet, quick bake it, and then, have that cookie smell. Just don't burn it. We've had
Yes.
sellers burn it, and then it's like,
Open the windows.
it's like, hey, your house smells bad.
Is there a fire here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All of the things, right?
I'd also heard not to cook anything that smells bad, like fish, like before the night before,
Oh,
a couple
sure.
days before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. That's
Just make sandwiches.
yeah.
Ham.
It's so much safer.
No
Ham, bacon,
cheese.
and steak.
ham, bacon, steak, and lettuce, baby.
Lettuce.
It's pretty much like a Cuban sandwich with steak. I like
Yeah.
it.
It's delicious.
Steak kind of throws me off though.
It's so good from Subway, and then they toast it. Oh man, it's a lot, but it fills you up. Good to go.
Did you have lunch yet?
I had barachos today.
Oh, Raj.
Delicious.
Nice.
Did you have Flame and Walk?
Yeah.
What'd you get? Steamed
Yep.
chicken and vegetables.
Yep.
Yep.
Matt eats Flame and Walk every day.
Very healthy with steamed.
Mm-hmm.
It's made with love.
They're they just come here every day. They're like, you're back.
They know how to get here.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jacob, do you want to talk about wheels and doors?
Oh my!
Oh yeah. All right. Well, this was a
Wait, were you
really
on the meeting today?
this was a
I
really
was, yeah.
intense.
Okay, so you know what's coming.
I voted on his.
You
On
voted
a
on
story.
Dom's story?
What do we think?
Well, hold on. Let's set up. Let's set it up.
All right.
So there, if for anybody left on the internet that isn't aware of the current firestorm that's happening right now, there's a big debate as to whether there are more doors or more wheels in the world. A lot of heated debates about this, a lot of strong opinions, and I thought today we might try to sort this out. So What
We're gonna be able to sort this out. Is that what we said?
we'll sort this out. Case closed. Shut the door. Move on.
The definitive Mythbusters episode.
Close the door on your way out.
So,
Wheels.
all right, it's wheels.
It's wheels.
It's wheels is what I thought too, honestly.
It's wheels.
What counts for doors? Like any
That-
door, like a cabinet?
I've seen a lot of people online. They're counting anything that opens as a door, like a garbage can, stuff like that. And it's like, well, that's obviously not
Well,
a door. Like you don't.
What is it?
I think a door is something that you call a door.
It's something that's
And a
going
ca-
in or you can go in or out of something in, like a car.
I think a cabinet
building.
door would be included.
Yes,
Cabinet door, yes.
because it's
Car door.
called a cabinet door. It's called. It says door in the name.
Yeah, car doors.
But a
doors
garbage
on
lid is
doll
not.
houses
Yeah,
and
that's a
small
lid.
toys and
That's
shit.
a lid.
Sure that
So I think
was-
part.
I forget.
I think part of this though is too
10 years of the kitchen, it'll do something.
is where you're located. Like New York City to me would have more.
We're talking the world here.
But,
Okay.
But behind every one of those doors is likely a chair with at least 4 wheels,
Why would the chair have wheels?
or a drawer that has wheels on the hinges, or a stroller,
Oh, that's lame.
or a snowblower,
Hot
or
Wheels?
a
Pulley
lawnmower.
wheels and pulleys that have
Hot
wheels are
Wheel-
called pulley wheels. So there's
Hot Wheels aren't even the only brand of model cars. There's a million other brands.
That's true. And they don't have doors on
Lawnmowers.
those toys. They just have the wheels.
Yep.
What was your results of your poll question?
Let's see. Wheels won. I know that. As it should.
You never played with toy doors as a kid?
Absolutely.
I'm
70,
sure Matt
30
did.
wheels.
Who heard Laurel and who heard Yanni? Like what?
I haven't heard it in a while.
I definitely heard Laurel.
So what was the results of when you Google it? What happens?
The internet explodes.
Yeah, I don't think you can like quantifiably count.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's like a definitive answer that comes up online.
There are people with reputations out there that are really.
Is this
I'd
like
heard
an
like
MIT
strong
thing or
statements.
I'd heard like Hank Green and he voted wheels.
Yeah.
I'm all in
Who?
on that. Hank Green?
Andrew Yang went doors.
this was
Oh,
from
disappointment from Andrew Yang.
Yeah, that's a real
I know.
shame. That's
I like
a
him,
real
though.
shame.
Yeah.
Here's the problem.
Oh,
This was an
also,
MIT
those big
professor.
shelves in stores, those move on wheels. I found that out.
Because you're riding on them.
No, because they're big shelves. Like, what do you, like, they move on wheels. There's a lot of stores like that. Like,
Wheels aren't up by that much. It's 53 to 46%.
I'd be surprised
On
if we
what?
get any consensus because we can't even get a consensus like with humanity that the Earth is round. So
Yeah,
I mean,
very
It's not
true.
round. It's flat.
Where'd you see that, Matt?
Yeah, I don't know about finding consensus.
started a website
It's
about
being
it
right.
20 years ago.
Oh, no.
Next episode, we'll talk about how the Earth is flat.
Oh, stop.
Do you know this came from a MIT professor? Did you know that?
What?
MIT professor started this. Or no, he was trying to answer the
Oh,
question.
I'm sure.
Was it
he
like
did.
a science experiment?
Do you just
No, it
wake
was,
up one day and you're like, which is more?
No,
It's
it's,
such a weird
USA
tune.
Today asked an MIT professor for the answer. Let's see what he
I
said.
think you bake up someday and wonder. That's probably where it came from.
Doors or wheels?
I don't know. Doors.
And have you ever seen those doors that have the sliding wheels? So they're like sliding doors, but they have the wheels on top and the bottom.
Sure.
There's a lot of those in the world.
Sure are.
Usually about 4 wheels per that door, too.
Yep. So what? 18 wheelers usually only have 4 doors and 18 wheels. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
It's
What are we
not
doing
even
here,
close.
people?
We have a lot of 18 wheelers.
What about the fact that most of the world doesn't even own like an automobile?
Oh,
Bikes,
what if they own bikes? They don't own bikes if they
public transit,
Strollers.
strollers.
they have wheels.
I went walking through Menards. There's a bunch of random power tools that have wheels on them. Like I don't even know what they do, but they have wheels. So those like cabinet drawers, office.
Pressure washer wheels.
Yep, they have wheels.
No doors.
That's what Don was gone for like an hour. He's counting wheels at Menards.
I love walking through Menards. It's probably one of my favorite stores to go through.
I went there this morning.
They have everything.
They have everything. Them and Home Depot, best places to walk through if you're just bored.
I don't know about Home Depot.
What? I love looking at like the lawnmowers in Home Depot. Like the
He's
zero
out
turn
there
lawn.
riding, sitting there.
You know, so you know why he likes the lawnmowers at Home Depot?
No.
What was his favorite smell?
Carpet?
I thought-
Vacuums?
yeah. That's why he's
Oh,
He
pushed.
just
I
loves
love
motors
riding
and
zero
cleaning.
turns and like looking at zero turns. They're so cool.
Whoa.
Love cutting the lawn.
turn.
I mean, before when you were like, I don't like cheese, I was like, are you really from Wisconsin? But now, yeah, you are.
Give me a good, give me a good zero
You love
turn.
going to Menards and looking at tractors.
I went to Menards almost
He's a
every
kid with
weekend
the
as a
fan.
kid. My grandpa would drag me to Menards every weekend because he's a carpenter and he loved working on stuff at his house. So every weekend we were at Menards.
See-
Farm and Fleet.
Me too.
Farm and
and
barn.
that's why I hated Menards.
Why?
Because my dad would go, we're going to Menards again. I go, no, I don't
I think our
want to
kids feel the
go.
same way.
My grandpa always bought me candy though, and he just let me walk around. So I was like,
Oh, I never got candy. I just got torture. One time he's like, anybody want to come to Menards with me? And me and my brother said, no way, please. And then he was like guilt tripping really hard. So finally I was like, okay, I'll go. He tricked me. He took me to go see a basketball game instead.
really?
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
It's a good trick.
Yeah.
That is.
But after that, every time he said Menards, I thought maybe it's a basketball game. It was Menards every time.
So he
after
set
that.
you up. For,
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
that,
yeah.
He was trying to keep you guys from fighting over the basketball game.
Well, yeah, he didn't tell us there was one. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so-
just wanted to see who would.
Who wants to be with me?
Yeah, that's what it was.
I like that.
It's a little guilt trip.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
What's your biggest home improvement project you've done?
Probably putting in a vanity like I am right now. I don't know. Like, it's not going to be the biggest one, but right now it is putting in a vanity.
So how'd that go?
It's a work in progress. I got the multi tool to cut the trim, so
Yeah,
it
you're welcome.
fits.
Can you take a
yeah.
video? Can you take a video while you're using it?
Yeah, I might cut off my hand while I start taking
It's
a
not
video.
gonna cut your hand off. It'll just stink a
Just
little
get
bit.
a nice tripod.
Nice tripod. I can't afford a tripod.
There's one right over here.
Get one
one
with
right here.
wheels on it.
Wheels.
Tripod right here.
All right, I'll use it. Home improvement.
Nathan, what have you done? What's your biggest home improvement project?
Let's see, home improvement. I've moved quite a bit, so I mean, I don't do too many. Most of my stuff has to do with like appliances or shifting stuff or dealing with like the hoses in the back of the dryer and washer, making sure that stuff
Those
works.
are the worst. Dryer hose is the worst.
Yeah.
And dryer vent. hose.
I've unclogged a bunch of I know my way around a plumbing snake pretty well. I got kids, so I cleaned a lot of plumbing too. So that's good. My wife won't touch that stuff, so that's my job.
Jacob,
The plumber.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go off of that and just say Drano.
the best stuff is the stuff you get at going back to Menards. Yeah. It's the stuff that comes in a plastic bag.
What?
Like it's in a bottle, but it's in a plastic bag.
What?
It's that
To
strong.
protect it.
it's like,
That's strong.
I'm gonna start getting that instead of Drano.
Yeah,
Oh.
absolutely. Dump that stuff in and walk away.
They know you're throwing away the containers.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, it doesn't even. I don't even know if it really counts as home improvement. My last job, I refinished bathtubs, and that was a process because you'd have to remove the caulk, sand them down, or if they had if you had to get the old paint off of them, we had to put like this fresh air respirator with this power source on them and this really strong. I don't even remember what it's called, but they don't even sell it in stores because it's so dangerous. They don't even they wouldn't let normal people have access to it. So yeah, have to do that. Rub that
You have
on.
to. Oh, you apply. How do you get it on? Just a paintbrush. or something?
Paintbrush, and then you have to leave the room for like half an hour because you can't even with the mask, it's so strong that it will fill your lungs with water and you'll drown.
You'll drown.
Yes,
Okay.
the job sucked.
Fun.
That job
It's like
sucked.
when we said real estate, it's a little bit hard. He said, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I
Yeah.
can handle it.
And then you gotta paint, and then the next day I go back in detail, like sanding with light grit, buffer. That's probably the most I've ever done, but I don't know if that counts as like home improvement if it's not mine.
Yeah, it's still home improvement.
Yeah, it counts. It's a home, and you're improving it.
What about you, Matt?
Yeah. House flipping it. Is that enough?
Which thing?
The hardest thing that I'll never do drywall.
Hmm.
I'll never do that.
Yeah,
So-
what have you done?
Oh,
You've never done drywall?
never do drywall. Tile sucks. That was probably the worst.
What about digging in that sump or drain
Yeah,
tile
that was
in the
bad too.
basement?
I still think the tile was worse because you're on your hands and knees for hours, like I did my parents' house, and I think it had to be. It took me an entire day just to lay the tile in place.
How big of an area was it?
It was probably 20 by
Jesus,
12.
It's long.
that's
Yeah.
It's like a dining room and a kitchen.
Wow.
my
No
aunt and
thanks.
uncle built their house. I was young, but I helped tile. My grandpa. Just hand them the tiles from outside
Yeah.
the bathroom.
Yeah, that's the best
That's
part.
the best part.
The
That's the
part
best
where
job.
you're
Here you
not
go.
wearing the little knee pad things.
Yeah. And he didn't wear them. He just, his knees are busted.
Yeah.
Roofing too is like that.
Yeah. I think the putting the drain tile in, that was bad because it was just sucked.
Breaking up concrete.
Yeah.
Putting insulation's not too miserable. At least times when I did
Yeah.
that for a while when I was like a teenager. I had a job in construction for a little bit.
Yeah.
Put some insulation in.
Gotta put a mask for that too.
Yeah, yeah.
What about you, Jen?
Mine, I got married.
Ah,
Boom, boom.
Yes.
that was solid.
It was good.
She thought about that since the first question.
No.
Going back to what Matt said about hating drywall, my grandpa, he built his house, and he said the one thing he hated most was drywall. And when he got older, he wanted to redo one of the bathrooms so it had a nice whirlpool bathtub. Digs it all up, gets a whirlpool in there, and then for the next 10 years until he sells the house,
No
no drywall. It's just a whirlpool and
That's
an unfinished
awesome.
bathroom because he was like, yeah, I'm not doing drywall.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Dedication.
It folded him. Yeah, he didn't want to do it anymore.
Dang.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can hire people.
He wouldn't.
No?
He was a carpenter, so he was like, he had to
Too
get
I can
too
do
much-
it. I can do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I think he had done it for way too long. That he just,
You probably should have just put wood up on the walls. Just put like
just
Hung and groove or
the
something.
insulation or whatever it is, just hanging out, so it'd fall into the bathtub.
Some plywood.
clog the jets.
Yes, and the spiders would fall down from the ceiling too.
God.
You'd have to clean it
Let's
out
go
before
in
you
the
use
jets.
it. It was a really nice tub too.
Stuff
It
would
was
blow
really-
out of the jets, and you're like,
Yeah.
"What is that animal?"
You don't want to sit in it for too long because you're like, oh, is there a bug near me? Really ruined. And it was like a lime green, the bathroom, because it was like, he did the bathroom,
The
this
70s.
toilet. Yeah. Bathroom, toilet, sink was still the green color from it was before. And then the whirlpool and the wall without the drywall. So it's just, you just see this lime green when you're sitting in it. And then behind you is nothing but insulation.
Beautiful.
See,
Great
Jacob,
time.
this is what you have to look forward to, your home projects.
My stuff's brand spanking new, spotless and beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
As
not-
of when you close?
April 8th.
April
Sell it.
9th, it is not new.
It's not like a car. You roll it off the lot, it loses value.
But it's not
quite.
new.
It's used.
Still new. It's
That
still
first night, it's used.
That's right.
It's still new.
And something will be broken because both nights after we moved into new properties, we woke up and one time the water heater didn't work, and I forget something else happened, and you're just like, oh, because you think, but there's a lot of stuff, and
Sure.
yeah, so don't be surprised. You may have to call, be like,
Don't call
hey,
me.
it's code.
I'm gonna call you, Matt. When we move
Oh,
into
it's
our new
Tom.
house,
Click.
Hey, Matt, our water heater broke.
Click.
What do I do?
You called the plumber. Plumber.
Yeah. And
April
Matt.
8th.
Yep. Counting the days. Cannot wait.
He's taking the day off, and we're gonna do his walkthrough and his closing. And then did you say you were gonna roll around on the floor or something once you get there?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're making a video of that?
Oh no, that'll be a private affair.
No, that's going to be all video. Why'd you do cartwheels and
Be
somersaults?
like, you
and-
expect the whole team to be on video, but you won't let us get you. No.
You already got me in the crabby corner today.
Oh, I didn't see that. Is that on the web?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Did that one ever get up that we did on the PB&J?
I don't know what happened to that one. Like I hit post and I couldn't find it. So I have to go look to see what happened to it. I don't know.
All the things.
Follow us on Facebook.
Follow us.
We
We have
post
lots of fun content.
We
Sometimes.
post a lot more than you see.
Yeah. So we actually did just have a new newsletter come out. And in that newsletter, we posed the question, selling your home. Here are some questions you should ask your agent. So digging into those a little bit, be ready, right, for these kind of questions. How did you calculate the listing price?
Where's my
Oh, do you
chirping
want us to
noise?
answer? Yeah.
I can go first. Unless you want to.
No, you got. No, you
No,
got.
you go first.
Go ahead.
Okay. Based off
Okay,
of
I'll turn off the music.
I kind of like that.
I do too.
Yeah. It, just,
calculate.
Get back on.
it sounded like your answer is going to be ridiculous, but all right.
Go on.
Sounds like I'm on Jeopardy. Calculated the list price based off of comparable homes that sold in the past 90 days to 6 months, based on the size, beds, baths, yard space.
Anything to add, Nathan?
Yeah, I mean, obviously those are awesome. I mean, that aside from those, or in addition, all I can say is, yeah, usually, sometimes finding more homes in rural areas, if they're a little bit out there, sometimes stretching it out. I would say I do like to compare homes a little bit sooner than that, especially with the market being so fast. Sometimes I try and, especially within county, usually things moving as they are, you can find comparables that are usually within like 30 days. And that's what I try to do. If I can't find them, I will extend it past that. But yeah, and another thing is just looking at overall the quality of the home and then judging it by any other factor you can think of.
Yeah, and the age. I did the age for 1129.
Improvements the sellers have done, taking a look at those improvements and what those, are potentially meaning, especially in comparison to other listings that have been sold.
Yeah, good stuff. So the next question that we have on there is, how will we communicate? So I'm the seller, and I'm saying, Nathan, how am I going to hear from you? How are we going to communicate?
We can communicate in your preferred method. Obviously, there's email, texting, and phone calls, and I try to make myself available as much as possible. So which one do you prefer?
We also have carrier pigeons, too, if you prefer.
He's got a little hot glove.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually one of the number one reasons why sellers say that they're unhappy with their agents is because of the communication. Mm-hmm. So, having a good communication level. And I think the first thing is to figure out how each other communicates. Because if, Nathan, you're texting like a wild man, but your seller doesn't even know how to open a text and is like, why isn't this person calling me? You're going to have that disconnect. So
right.
you have to have that kind of conversation or coming to the place where everybody knows how they want to be communicated with. Right? How do you do it?
Oh, same thing as him. Like, just ask what's your preferred method of contact. I am okay with any method.
Mm-hmm. If you could pick, what would be your preferred method?
I like texting just because I can do it quick, but there's always those times where you'll maybe miss one. Mm-hmm. But if it's something urgent, a phone call doesn't hurt.
Mm-hmm. What do you prefer?
Personally, I like phone calls the best. I probably do. I think as far as with my clients, a lot of my clients love texting, so I do a lot of that or emails, but phone calls personally, because you can get all the information across pretty much instantly with a person. You don't have to worry about, like for me, tonality is a huge thing with communication, especially, and I think a lot of my clients really do, especially the ones that have worked with me, gravitate toward me in part, especially with how I am in person. Like a lot of that, because of the tonality and because I really listen and try and be empathetic. I find a lot of the times certain emotional cues and even the way you speak can sometimes sound very blunt, or like a lot of different things can happen over the course of text specifically. Obviously email as well, but I just prefer the tone of phone because you can hear if they're worried about something or my clients need something desperately. I can be like, oh, there's a sense of urgency. Now I can know to like prioritize that. Or if they seem, really, worried or something, or maybe if they seem super excited about a house, I'm like, oh, that's the house. We're going to get them a showing ASAP. So just kind of, I tend to like phone calls because they're instant. You don't have to have a lot of guessing about, again, little tonalities, things like that. And you can just keep going on to the next thing.
You can get more accomplished with a phone call because it's kind of like you get the whereas a text, it's like, send the text, wait, send the text, wait.
Can you write that down and sign it somewhere?
Pardon?
Well
if
said.
it's a longer piece of information, a phone call I think is better. But, it's kind of back and forth. I want to see this house, send the link, and boom, scheduled for this time.
Yep, wham bam.
Yeah.
All right, then how do I prepare my home for the market? What do I do, Dom? Do I need a new vanity?
God. We did not need a new vanity.
I think I told you that.
I told my mom that.
How'd that work out?
She
You went to Menards and got a multi-max.
She smacked me upside the head and said, we're putting in a new vanity.
Can you please videotape your interaction with your mom sometime too?
Love her to death, but jeez. Good thing I was able to talk her out of new floors.
Yeah.
She would have lost it because we're already cleaning out the basement, pushing it. Pictures.
When does that go live?
Next Thursday.
So what were some of the things that you told your mom to do?
Well, it was more so following Zim's lead and the stage's lead. We have a very gray house, so she was told to put little pops of color. So she went out, got yellow throw pillows, a yellow picture. In her room, she added some blue. My room, added some plants.
Got rid of the football field.
Yes, I got rid of the football field. I got rid of my desk, got rid of the TV stand. 'Cause our room, my room and my sister's room aren't ginormous, so having that much stuff in it makes it seem cluttered. So making sure the rooms are scaled appropriately to their size. You don't want too much in there. So mine's just like my bed, dresser, and a nightstand.
What wasn't there before?
Bed, dresser, nightstand, TV stand, desk.
Jeez.
Yes.
And the football field.
And the football field.
75-inch TV.
It was about 50 inches.
Wow.
Wow. In your bedroom?
Yeah.
Dang.
We
All
get
right.
down.
He has bad eyesight.
Probably because of the 50-inch TV.
Yeah, it's like, wow, it's really close.
It looked really good, though.
It's like an IMAX.
Yeah, it's like watching a movie in Thunder Alley every night.
Woo!
So where'd you have to store it then?
Shoved it in the closet for pictures. And then we're going to start moving stuff to the storage unit.
It's right above the vanity.
Storage units.
Burn the old vanity. Just took a hammer to it.
Yeah,
dropped it.
when you're doing demo, it's a lot easier than when you're putting it back together.
So much
There
more
was,
fun.
yeah, there's no shot of getting that old vanity together. I'd let some anger out on it.
You Humpty Dumpty'd that one, huh?
Yes.
So, Nathan, what about you? How do I prepare my home for the market?
Give it its best shot, make it look its most beautiful. I mean, I think a lot that comes to mind for me is exterior, especially now as we're warming up, is like
Curb appeal.
Curb appeal, you know, look, how does your home look? I've actually recently another listing where they had recently just painted the door to put it on the house. And I'm like, I love that. You know, sometimes just changing the door. I know we spoke, I think on the podcast even last year about how sometimes having a darker colored door, you know, maybe not necessarily black, but sometimes deep browns or black can even, you know,
Raise the value.
Can raise the
According
value of
to
your home.
Zillow.
Or even the curb appeal. I mean, and that's, which of course is a value in a lot of ways. And so, yeah, just small things like that, taking a look. I get some sellers who think that they need to do these big renovations before they sell sometimes. And just
In this market, no.
I know. I'm just letting them know, like, you're probably not going to get a big enough return on that. Like, just for, like, you know what I mean? It's just basic, at least in general advice, where it's like, you're not going to, if you put in $50,000 into your basement, you're not necessarily going to see that reflected on when you sell your home, especially not if it's, you know, you just did it, now you're selling it. What I would say is, you know, when people are saying, hey, we do want to do a little bit of something before we sell it, you know, what are the main areas? I mean, I always direct toward kitchens and bathrooms. I mean, those for a large aggregate of buyers from, at least that I've represented from all walks of life and price ranges and everything, you know, they really, bathrooms and kitchens, you know, tend to be where a lot of people see that. I mean, sometimes people are like, oh, we did all this work in the lower level, but sometimes the lower level is just not as important as areas people are going to spend a lot of time in.
I know we were flipping houses when we looked at a house. The two most important rooms were the master bedroom and the living room. Everything else was whatever.
Primary bedroom.
Yeah.
Yes, primary.
I'm sorry.
Thank you,
Primary.
Tom.
Oh, called me out.
When I leave people, I say primary bed. I say primary bed
I
or
have-
master, and then I say
I don't-
master. Oh, if they kind of look at me like I'm crazy. Sometimes if it's like a first showing or something, they're like I've never heard primary. They look like you, and I'm like, or master bedroom. And they're like, okay, I know what you're saying.
You know, 20-some,
depends.
20. Oh, what's today?
Jacob told
Just
me
short of
not to say
25 years.
master bedroom.
Yeah.
Just before the podcast started. So
Just short of 25 years is a hard habit to break.
It is,
Yeah.
but I mean, we're trying.
Mhm.
We're trying. And I actually, now I pick up on it because when you said it, I was like, oh, what are you doing? But I was listening to a TikTok from somebody that I know, and she works in Florida, and she was going through her own house and talking about how she'd done the renovations, and she kept calling it, you know, a master. And I was like,
Master suite. So it's the
we'll,
primary suite now?
we'll all get it
Yes.
figured out
Primary
eventually.
bedroom.
Yeah.
Primary suite.
The primary suite. Yep. The primary suite.
Yes.
All of the things. So do we have any maybe games or questions that we want to play with these two?
Colbert.
Let's do a different question, though. Don't we both do the Colbert already?
I don't
Nathan
think
has
I-
a
Or-
Nathan
I
has
don't
a-
need to.
You could
No,
you could
no,
make them
no.
do the thing that Gracie.
The this or
and,
that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we can do a round of this or that. Let me pull it up real fast.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how the same you guys
When I had
are.
a short-lived podcast, we did a would you rather or this or that at the end. So, all right, I used to write these. Let's do it.
You ready?
Dom's nervous now.
Knees weak, palms are sweaty.
Got some spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
I'll beatbox if you do the whole thing. Let's go.
Honestly, I haven't heard the song in a while enough to know.
I haven't beatboxed either. Let's.
All right, go ahead.
How does it start?
Yeah, you guys
Go
start
ahead.
it while we're going.
Yeah, you gotta start. I'm blanking on the word.
You're just saying
That's
it.
my bad. I only know that part because it's like a famous part. Like people make.
All right, let's Google it.
Okay.
Knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on a sweater, mom spaghetti.
Yo,
On the
if you
surface,
had
he
one
looks
shot.
calm.
It starts to yo. If you had one shot,
Shot.
one opportunity. I think that's.
Maybe
On the
you should
surface, he
beatbox.
looks calm and ready.
Oh no!
He says, "Oh no."
I think Nathan should just sing it.
That'll be good.
I can do real Slim Shady. I don't know. If,
Oh.
No way.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he'll go straight up.
He's Slim
If you had
Shady.
one
Real
shot
Slim
or
Shady?
one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment,
Let's
would you
just
capture
give him
it?
the words and let Nathan
let it slip.
Oh, no,
do
let's
his
do this
thing.
game.
All right, he's gonna get it up, but you guys quick finish this.
I got it up. I'm just,
Okay,
Let's
all
just
right.
do this. It's way more entertaining.
Yeah, go ahead. Get your beatbox going.
It's way more entertaining.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just do a little bit here.
Yeah. All right. Look, if you had one shot, one eye, see what I.
Oh my god.
Words are hard.
My bad. My bad. Run it back.
Run it back.
Stick to your real estate job.
Absolutely.
Run it back.
Okay, what's this game?
All right, and back.
Dang. Thought we had some content there.
I can play
We got
music.
three
and
words
not
out.
rap.
We had some requests for our next event to be karaoke.
Any other
so
song that I know, I'd be way better. But I haven't heard that one in a while.
We'll just have to do what was his
What's
group
the
that he
country?
liked?
The music
Nickelback.
Oh,
Chris
Oh.
Stapleton.
No, Nickelback.
Oh, Nickelback. Yeah, Rockstar can sing word for word.
All right.
All right, let's play the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were going to listen to him saying Rockstar.
Not
You
yet.
threw standing in lines.
Am I singing or are we playing the game?
Yes. You play the game. You sing during the.
All right, I'll play the game you say.
I want to play the game.
All
No,
right.
I'll sing afterwards.
Let's
Okay,
play the game.
sing
Okay.
afterwards.
It's a 2-person game. This is this or that. I just want to see how much you guys have in common.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you something or something. Give me your answer right away.
All right.
Okay? So here we go. Dog or cat?
Dog.
Cat.
All right.
What's that face?
Netflix or
I just got a cat. I've never owned a dog. I want a dog.
I promise you're gonna fall in love.
I feel like I might become a dog person, but
Dom just
instantly
gave
I
a
say
weird
cat.
look on his face.
I
have a
got,
cat.
I got nothing wrong with a good cat, but man, there's some special about a bond with a dog.
I believe it. I bet. See, like my cat doesn't love me, but I feel like a dog might love me. Like, you know what I mean?
A dog will love you no matter what. Like, there's no like, as long as you don't like beat it. Like, it'll
Right? No,
probably
you can be
like
sweet.
it'll
You can be
love
as sweet as possible to my cat, and she's just like super indifferent. I don't care.
Just feed me.
Yeah.
Feed me and leave me alone.
She whines when she wants something. And, anyway, my wife says she might become cuddly when she gets old, but I don't know if that's going to be a thing or not.
You just won't be able to move.
how old is the cat?
Like 2.
Yeah, you got a ways to go.
So in about 15 years.
A lot.
Okay. Well, this game's gonna take a long time. All right. Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Okay.
100%. I 100% YouTube.
Yeah, I rarely watch Netflix unless it's like a blockbuster movie or TV show that's like really popular. Maybe I'll watch it, but YouTube, I can sit on YouTube forever.
Yeah. Also, I like learning about all kinds of stuff. So usually
Yeah.
YouTube is like, oh, I want to like understand something quick. I can go do it.
Yeah. You want to watch like a dog rapping? Yeah, go to YouTube.
Woof woof. Bow wow. All right.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yippee-yow, yippee-yay.
Phone call or text?
Text.
Phone call.
Toast or eggs?
Eggs.
Yep.
Cardio or weights?
Weights. Yep.
Can't tell, but
Facebook or Twitter?
Twitter.
Facebook, absolutely. But even Facebook is dying. Instagram.
Oh, Twitter is a gold mine. I love Twitter.
All right.
The best memes, the best. It's own news site too at this point. I learn everything about sports, real estate, money, anything I need to learn on Twitter.
Okay.
Nice.
It's great.
Hell yeah.
Ice cream cone or snow cone?
Ice cream.
Snow cone.
Mobile games or console games?
Console.
Console.
While you're walking, do you prefer music or podcasts?
Music, but nothing.
Depends on the day.
Wrong answer, both of you.
Depends on the day.
iOS or Android?
iOS.
Woo! Form or function?
Function.
Function.
Conjunction.
What's your function?
And wait, it pertains to what? Like just everything.
We don't get to break down things.
Why not?
Because
Isn't that what life is for? Breaking things down? Breaking
Building
down the
things
rules?
up.
no,
Yeah.
we're about building
That's
things
your
up
vanity.
here. Yeah. Wow, that was a deep conversation with many layers.
It's called a comeback there.
Pop,
Callback.
pop or
Don't bring my
indie?
vanity into this, please.
Pop or indie?
Indie, I guess.
I've never really understood what indie means, but I feel like I
Thank
listen
you.
to. I feel like listen to some of it, so I say indie.
You don't know what it means?
I don't know what it is, but I'm listening to it.
Hell yeah! All right,
It's catchy.
it's like rock star stuff like that.
That's rock and roll, please.
Is it rap? Is it hip hop?
Indie is not, no.
No, I think rock
What
stars were
is
hip-hop.
indie though? Like
Indie
that's-
can be a it can be many different genres. And it's kind of. It's just
Talking
more
like-
of it's indie. So it can be either indie, like independent on an independent label. So it means that it's being produced or distributed by a distributor who happens to run an independent firm or
Indie.
company. Or it can mean, like a band does, very obscure type of things musically, and they're kind of, different, and they don't do this the standard like 4-chord progression that you see so popular in pop songs that are like if I played 4 chords for you over and over, I could play like tons of songs. Oh,
Okay.
I do this actually on piano and stuff for people, but anyway,
Indie, yeah.
indie is the juice. And some stuff that's indie, then it goes mainstream, and people are like, oh, now they sold out, right? Okay,
It's not indie anymore.
right now. It's not. Yeah,
Better go to the next
Sellouts.
question.
Now they're called
Yeah.
sellouts. All right, let's bust
doing?
through these. Cake or pie?
cake.
Cake. Cake.
That cake.
Don't you?
Whoa.
We should have a caking contest next.
Swimming or sunbathing?
Sunbathing. I can't swim.
Swimming.
Oh boy.
Can you float?
Wait, you really can't swim?
No, I can't swim.
Whoa. Okay.
High
I can
tech?
float. I bet I can float.
It's the same thing. Just paddle.
Duh, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
You still can't swim.
You don't think I've tried that? God.
So look. So when you float, do you just sink then when you start swimming?
I don't float because I don't go in the water.
Well, there's your problem.
I'm a mountain man. I don't mess with the beach or the ocean. Put me in a mountain, I'll be fine.
Mountains are the best. I will say that.
Yeah.
Hiking, like mountains specifically, my favorite thing, one of the
Yes,
best.
love hiking.
Even backpacking, where you can just have your tent on your back, everything, and you're just gone for like days with people that are willing to go
Yes.
10, 20, 30 miles. Oh, juice.
Way better than any beach you could ever go to.
Beach and
Yes.
hammock.
That sounds.
Phenomenal.
And it's never as crowded as the beach
But like,
either.
what do you do? Like, you just sit there in a hammock. Like, I
Yes,
like hiking because
absolutely.
you're doing something. Like, you're walking. You got a purpose.
And you get to the top of the mountain, and if it's a nice mountain, they got one of those little books there. Where you can put
What are you
your-
gonna do when you make the team trip, and we go to a beach resort?
I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna have a fun time. If I drown, I drown. Like, it's.
We'll get those little waders for you, the little arm waders.
He's
I
gonna,
mean, we go.
Floaties.
Floaties, yeah.
he's gonna go on a hike.
Okay, what's the next question?
Oh my god. High tech or low tech?
High tech for productivity, low tech for relaxation and decompression.
It's genius. Yep, that'd be my exact answer too.
Weak.
Big party or small gathering?
Small gathering, you can connect better.
Small gathering.
What's small?
Under
10 less?
100.
Oh,
Under
sh-
100.
No, I'm kidding.
10 less.
10 or less. I was thinking that's a small gathering.
No cover charge.
The no college party ever.
All right. New clothes or new phone?
Close.
Close.
I gotta keep track here. Rich friend or loyal friend?
Loyal. Every day of the week.
I don't know. I feel like that question's weird.
I don't know.
Like,
That's a
how
weird
would
thing to
you,
compare.
when you compare them, it's like, well,
Does that mean
are
your
they
rich
really your
friend
friend?
isn't loyal?
Yeah, exactly. All right. Football or basketball?
Football.
Sports things.
Sports balls. All right. Work hard or play hard?
Both.
Yeah, both.
I mean, that's absolute both. There is no one.
It's literally what we do.
Although if I had to choose one, I would say work hard, because play hard typically comes naturally to a lot of people, whereas work hard usually requires a little more discipline. So in that respect, work. But
I mean, I like to play hard.
I do like to play hard too.
Tubing, skiing.
Tubing.
Tubing, never been tubing. I've heard that's fun.
Tubing?
You don't have to swim when you tube.
Yep. Just put the life jacket on and
That's what we just started. Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
We're going to pull you
be
around
out
the
in
lake
the
this
lake.
summer.
I'm a tubing master.
How about wakeboard? Have you ever done that?
I tried it. That and skiing. I still can't get up or stay up.
Is wakeboard where you hold on the back of the thing and do that?
No, that's the
that?
it's surfing.
Okay.
You can surf behind the boat, but you can't actually. The wakeboard is you actually have the rope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll try it. Give it a go.
Okay,
All
summer.
right.
Nice car or nice home interior?
Nice home interior.
Nice car.
Ooh.
He's already got the.
I'm
He's
a
already got
I'm
the.
a car man.
Okay, dream car. Let's go quick.
1969 Mustang Boss 302.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty specific.
I love them.
Color?
Black.
Dark midnight purple.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like your sweat.
That's my second. That's
This
like my
is
second favorite
navy
color. It's a
blue.
good color.
That's
Dark
navy
purple?
blue?
Mm. Juice.
Yeah, so nice dark purple.
Word. Sweet.
I feel like Jen and I should do this sometime.
1969 Mustang 702 or Tesla?
Mustang.
I don't know what it was. I was just guessing. Did I get it right?
Give me. I mean, honestly,
Was
we're
it
talking
close?
right now. The gas prices for a 1969
Oh,
Mustang
yeah.
would not be very good.
That's true.
Wait,
Tesla,
you
maybe.
still would prefer a Tesla over your dream car?
Right now, I couldn't afford the gas. Of
Then
my
how is it
dream
your
car.
dream car?
Because I
Alright.
couldn't
It's a
afford the
dream.
gas.
He would buy it and he'd stick it in the garage, then biked everywhere.
If dream situation, obviously the Mustang. But right now, I'd take the Tesla. 'Cause it's more cost efficient.
All right, I'm going to do 3 more because this thing goes on forever. All right, what's worse, laundry or dishes?
Laundry.
Laundry,
Jogging or hiking?
Hiking.
Bath or shower?
Shower. Although every once in a while, good bath.
Say it.
I shower.
Okay. Good for you. All right, last one. Sneakers or sandals?
Sneakers.
Absolutely sneakers.
Yeah.
Maybe we should keep going with Jen and I, see if we know each other.
Yeah. Go
You know,
ahead.
it's not knowing each other. It's
It's
just
Comments. We're doing a comment.
we're different.
I'm sure you guys are going to have opposite answers for everything.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going with these.
That's how marriage works. It's a yin and yang thing. All right, let's try it. Glasses or contacts?
Glasses.
Oh, okay. Hamburger or taco?
Taco.
Hamburger.
Couch or recliner?
Recliner.
Oh, you guys have one recliner? Or-
We have.
They
like
all
10.
recline.
Oh, right, that's right. I knew that actually. Online shopping or shopping in a store?
Online.
Online.
Oh, maybe you guys should be married. Let's see. Receive. Would you rather receive email or a letter?
Email.
No.
Remember those? Passenger or driver?
Driver.
Passenger.
Tablet or computer?
Tablet.
Computer.
Oh, now we're splitting up here. Most important thing in a partner: intelligence or being funny?
Intelligence.
Being funny.
I knew that was coming.
Oh, did ya?
Did
you know
I
that?
set that up on a tee. I set that right on a tee
Oh boy.
Oh.
All right, well, I'll just say that one. I'll skip that one.
What was?
Car or truck?
Truck.
Car. I guess SUV.
It's a truck.
That's a truck.
Truck.
It's a truck. It's not a truck, but it's a truck. Blue or red?
Blue.
Blue.
Well, that's the correct answer. Money or free time?
S.
Yeah.
Free time.
Probably free time.
Yes.
Amusement park or day at the beach?
Day at the
Beach.
beach.
Amusement parks make me throw
Yep.
up.
They make you throw up too, or just Jen and you're like,
Well,
I'm done with them?
After a couple roller coasters, I'm like,
You don't
Body
get
does
Matt.
get sore.
I don't like them. I would go on them, but I don't. It's not
Oh.
my first choice.
Your body does get sore after
Ever.
a couple of roller coasters too. It's like, Jesus.
I haven't been on
back.
a roller coaster in such a long time. I don't know how my body would react anymore.
It's way worse than I thought. I went to Six Flags over the summer, rode a couple roller coasters. It's like, jeez, what is going?
It's time to go home.
Yeah, I rode
Oh,
like
look what
4
time it
roller
is.
coasters, and it was like my back, my neck. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know how people do that. Like
It'll
all
take it
day.
out of you.
Yeah,
I went to
Yeah.
California back. That's where I'm from, and I visited a friend from high school like 2 years ago, and we went to Six Flags Magic Mountain, and we were like, oh, we'll do it just like when we were kids, you know, like, and we got there early and made it. I think in like 2.5, 3 hours, we had rode every ride, and we were completely trashed for like the rest of the day. We were just like,
Yeah, we went to Busch Gardens and we did this special group and we were in with this really hype lady and so she's like, oh, come and do it. And by the third one, I was like, I can't. I'm like, I'll videotape you on the ride. I'm like, I can't because I was so nauseous. Ugh. Yeah, I
So day
can't
at the
do a
beach.
chill at the world.
Is that the other option? Day at
Yeah,
the beach?
Day at the beach. Thank you.
Yeah.
2 more.
All right, 2 more. At a movie, would you rather have candy or popcorn?
Candy.
Okay. A pen or pencil?
Pen.
All right.
I feel like
Are we good or you want to keep going?
Keep going. Let's see how many we can knock
All
out
right.
here.
Toilet paper, over or under?
Over.
Over.
yes.
over. Over is the only answer.
Over is yes.
Yeah, under is kind of weird. All right. Cups in the cupboard, right side up or upside down?
Upside down.
Upside down.
Down.
I thought we were all.
Keep your opinions to yourself.
It's okay.
You can keep going.
All
Down.
right, we'll all jump in here. We'll all
That's
jump
what I
in.
thought we were doing.
Yep.
Oh, now we're all in.
We're all
All
in.
in.
We're all in. Pancake or waffles?
Pancake.
Waffle.
Cake.
Okay.
We got 1 waffle.
Hey.
One waffle.
He's a waffler.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Coke.
Wait, you said Pepsi?
Yeah, Jen and I did Pepsi, and they said Coke.
Wow. I thought for sure everyone would say Coke.
Yeah, Coke.
Ugh.
Coke by a million.
I like-
Coca-Cola.
I like Pepsi.
Classic. In the glass bottle.
Oh yeah. Yes. That's a treat
Coca
from
Mexicana, yeah.
Chipotle. You get the Mexican Coke as they call it.
Yeah, because they're still in the glass bottles. in Mexico.
Yes.
You remember the Pepsi challenge?
Nope.
Did you ever do it?
No. the cinnamon
I don't think
challenge.
Don was born.
Maybe not.
All right, I get
Maybe
it. I'm
not.
young.
Whoa, that was loud. Let's just quiet that. Except, testing there. Sorry. I did the Pepsi challenge. So back in the day, Pepsi had this thing. It's called the Pepsi challenge, where you try Coke and you try Pepsi. It's a blind
test,
taste. It's a
yeah.
blind test. But the thing is that they tricked you because they didn't say which one do you like better. They're just like, can you pass the challenge? So I was like, am I supposed to just guess which one's Pepsi? Because clearly that one's Pepsi. And then like I won the Pepsi challenge because I knew it was Pepsi. But they used it as like statistics show people prefer Pepsi over Coke.
In a blind
Like,
taste, yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't really give strong directions on
I
that.
could totally tell the difference.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can too.
Oh, yeah, Coke's better.
Yeah, Coke's way better.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
We'll have Pepsi at the summer parties. Sorry.
Pepsi's fine, but
Bring
Coke,
your own Coke.
is better.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't know. There's MSG in it or something. Something tasty in that
I think
Coke.
I've probably had like 2 sodas in the last year, so
Yeah,
I don't really drink.
I don't drink soda anymore.
But that's why I don't want to waste it on a Pepsi, you know?
All right.
Question.
Blinds or curtains?
Curtains.
You both said
Absolute
blinds.
curtains.
Curtains.
Okay.
Dividing the group here.
It's fine.
Train or plane?
Plain.
Trains are so cool.
Have you actually
Plain.
gone up on a place on a train?
Yes, it's way more fun than a plane.
Where did you
so
go?
slow.
It is
I
fun.
went to Chicago, so it wasn't far,
Oh,
but it was
Oh.
fun.
Well, whatever. That doesn't count. You try going to Arizona from Chicago.
You told me I get to see more scenery. That'd be way more fun. You're right.
It's the worst thing in the world.
Why would it be the worst thing in the world?
just look out the
boring.
plane windows and stuff.
Imagine
There's-
sitting on this train that's overbooked because they overbook them, and then there's people that are trying to steal your seat if you get up, and then it's a double-decker thing, and the first level is bathrooms, and the bathrooms overflow, and every time the vents open, you can smell the bathroom stench come through. And then when you get to the Colorado Rocky Mountains, they pick up the Eagle Scouts that haven't bathed in a week because they've been camping, and then they're all just around you. It is the worst.
It
And you
sounds
could have
like his
just
personal experience.
you
yeah,
could have
it
just
sounds like you got
flown.
a bad train mix.
He's not wrong. The Wilderness Survival Badge is a real.
Okay. All right. One more because we are way over time. Phone or phablet?
What?
What is a phablet?
Next question.
Basically an iPad.
Next question.
Next question.
Would you rather have a regular sized phone or a big phone?
Regular.
I mean, I got
What's
the biggest,
regular?
I got the biggest sized iPhone possible.
Yeah,
That
so do I.
yeah, it's like
Let's do it one more.
Okay. Iced coffee or hot coffee?
no
Either.
coffee. No coffee.
No coffee.
Hot.
Okay.
Decaf.
Hot and
Better do another
decaf.
one.
Ice black.
I wake up excited for the day, so I don't need
5 more
coffee.
quick ones. No comments. 5 more quick ones.
Meat or vegetables?
Meat.
Meat.
Woo. International vacation or new TV?
International
New TV.
vacation.
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody else say new TV?
Matt, you want the TV?
Yeah.
No comments.
It's going to be lonely there with that TV.
Save or spend?
Save.
Spend.
Dave.
Okay. Honesty or others' feelings?
Honesty.
Honesty.
Others' feelings. What does that even mean?
I don't
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Tea.
Tea.
I mean,
Oh, we got a tea guy. That doesn't surprise me.
Tea in my car right now. Tea. Yeah.
All right. Home tea for you. Okay. TV or book?
TV.
TV.
book.
Book.
Literary nerds over here. All right. Movie at home or movie in a theater?
Theater.
At home.
Home.
Theater.
Wow, we're like totally divided.
Hey.
Maybe
Love
five
the
more.
theater.
Let's hit these quick.
Yeah.
Oh my
I know we're
God.
supposed to be friends. I guess.
I already know the answer to this one. Ocean or mountains?
Mountains.
Ocean.
Ocean.
Mountains.
Horror movie or comedy movie?
Comedy.
City or countryside?
Country.
Countryside.
City.
Okay.
Both.
Winter or summer?
Summer.
Summer.
Winter.
Really?
A.
You like pain, suffering, darkness, depression?
Okay. All right. Pause. I take a overall perspective with just like in general, winter's not that bad, and I think it's just because I think of like my life. But no, Wisconsin winters do blow. And California winters were the best season because it was like still lightly like like it was
Because they don't
So
have
it's-
them.
So it's not
right. 'cause
winter.
It wasn't so hot all the time.
So it's not winter. Winter needs snow.
It's still,
you need snow.
It's still
You need
winter
snow.
if it's winter.
You need
Okay, next
snow.
question.
Oh my God.
You need
You just like Mac or PC?
PC.
Mac.
Mac.
Console. We already did that one. Super sandwich.
Sandwich.
Soup.
Soup.
I thought you said super sandwich, like super,
Super sandwich
Like a
or
dog.
a regular sandwich.
sandwich.
Card game or board game?
Card.
Card game.
Classical art or modern art?
Modern art.
Modern.
Who cares?
Both.
Beer or wine?
Wine.
Wine.
Neither.
Camping or binge watching shows at home?
Binge watching
watching
shows
shows
at
at
home.
Okay, personal experience there. There's a story there I can tell. Working alone or working in a team?
Team.
Alone.
What the hell are you doing on our team? All right.
I said one too, by the way.
I like being on a team as
What the
well.
hell are you
I like
doing on
some
our team?
aspects. I like some aspects of it.
All right. Dine in or delivery?
Delivery.
Delivery.
You guys are all
Dine in.
answering so much, it's hard to tell what everybody says. Sweater or hoodie?
Hoodie.
Sweater.
Sweater.
Hoodie.
I like that. That was like, dook, dook.
Okay, let's do it that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Comic book or comic strips?
Comic strips.
Book.
Book.
Strip.
Okay. All the directing made me not pay attention to your answers. Okay. Motorcycle or bicycle?
Motorcycle.
Bicycle.
Motorcycle.
Bicycle.
Is that a Queen song? All right. Book or ebook?
Ebook.
Ebook.
Book.
Book.
It's a little song. When sleeping, fan or no fan?
Fan.
No fan.
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 Oh, that's interesting.
Allergies.
Ninjas or pirates?
Ninjas.
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 Very good answer. Okay. TV show or movies?
TV show.
TV.
Movie.
YouTube.
All right. All right. That's it. There was only 75 questions. We went through all of them.
Did we
Bam.
really? Wow.
Yeah. So
All
in
right.
general, after we started going really fast, I stopped keeping score. But Matt and Jen, you guys have way more in common than you disagree with. And Dom and Nathan, same to you. You guys have about twice as much in common as you disagree with.
Oh, I forgot to split.
Okay, cool. All right, well, we are. This is the longest
Home team
episode
for you or
in
any other website?
quite a long time. Yeah. What was
I'm
that?
through with standing in line to club and never get in.
Oh,
It's
there
like
it
the
is.
bottom of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win. This life hasn't turned out quite the way you want it to be.
Oh, go to hometeamforyou.com.
HomeTeamForYou.com.
Yeah. Thanks, Tom. It's a good way to
Of
end
course.
it.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Peace out.
If you like content like this, consider watching some of these other videos, hitting the subscribe button. If you want to know what your house is currently worth, go to hometeamforyou.com and look at the free evaluation tool.